here on IceTime.TV with Devils player coach Andrew Lord after a 5-4 first leg Challenge Cup defeat against the Belfast Giants. And Andrew, for 40 minutes it all seemed to be going so well, but what are your views on that game?
Yeah, it's that's why you got to keep playing all the time. It's a lesson learned every year in sports all around the world. If you don't keep playing, you don't have mental toughness, when something wrong happens or bad happens, it's going to come back to bite you. And that's exactly what happened tonight. And very frustrating because with our veterans, with our experience, it's inexcusable. And yeah, it's really just not good enough. And it's a real shame because I thought there was a lot of positives, tons of good stuff. The first 40 and even a few minutes, sporadically in the third there was some real good stuff as well.
It has been a positive, I guess, 2.5 games. The game management against the Panthers and the Flyers, very good for 2 periods again tonight. So this is just a blip in your mind, go back to the training and prepare for next week?
Yeah, I mean, what I told the guys is we're very lucky that it's not over. And hopefully, we can learn from this for the rest of the season and correct that, because it just can't happen. There's some lapses there on those goals and even a few other things as well that it just can't happen in a big playoff game like that, especially in the third period.
Don't know whether you saw this or your take on it. Maybe we were seeing things in commentary. It seemed that Andrew Hotham was being targeted a little tonight. Not unfairly in a physical way, but he was taking a lot of bumps. Maybe the Giants keen on him as the league's MVP. Did you see that? And for players like Joey Martin and Andrew Hotham, do guys have to step up for those players sometimes?
Of course I saw it. It happens a lot. They're 2 of the premier players in the league. They've been top couple players in the league for a number of years now. Of course they're going to be targeted, especially against a team like that's deep. They have physicality. They have guys that play hard, that play gritty, and yeah, absolutely, I would agree with that.
We saw the captain on the bench tonight. Obviously, it looked like he had the cast on. Can you give us an update on Jake Morissette?
Big blow. Feel terrible for Mo because he was arguably our best player the first 3-4 months of the season. It feels like ages ago now, but he actually had a different injury, similar, that he was playing through for probably 4 or 5 weeks. We just didn't have anyone else healthy. And he was basically playing on one leg then, and then he finally got better, the poor guy. And you saw how great he was in the last 2 games, and how much it brings in all facets of the game, and how he buys in, and his leadership, his quiet leadership, leading by example, and then blocks a shot in Fife, and he's in tough right now, but I know he'll make it through, and it'll be good to have him help us in other ways going forward right now. But definitely feel terrible for him. I
assume it's not day to day, but I won't ask you to speculate on that. But does it mean you're looking at the market?
We're always looking at the market. We've, always, every year, all the time. You keep a pulse on it. Market's probably the quietest I've seen it in my time here as a coach. So, yeah, we'll leave it at that.
I don't want to throw you under a bus. I don't want to throw another professional under a bus. Any comments on what happened before the start of the game?
No, not at all. No.
Your thoughts on next week? This tie certainly isn't over. You have the offensive capabilities to certainly get through. What are your thoughts going into Belfast next week? And of course, a big weekend coming up against the Panthers and the Storm.
Yeah, we have to play 60 minutes. Every shift, every little play. We've learned it through victories and success the last couple of years, and we've learned it through defeats. And tonight was another lesson, big lesson. We'll see what we're made of.
Andrew, thank you for coming out and joining us as ever. Thanks for your honesty, and appreciate your time on IceTime TV.
Thanks.